Hello my dear students. In our previous video, we had discussed the properties of division. Now come to division of 5-digit number by a 2-digit number. Let us discuss this one with the help of one question. The question, find the quotient and remainder when 66,937 is divided by 32 and check your answer also. We have to divide these two numbers 66,937 by 32 and we have to check the answer also. So while we are dividing, we have to follow this step, the division carried out from left to right. In the multiplication we are starting from right side, but in division we have to start from left side and move towards the right side. And the step involved are, first you have to write the number in this format, like the number, bigger number is known as dividend. You have to write here in this way, and by which we are dividing, that is 32, that is the divisor, you have to write here. Our next step is, our first step is step 1, the number formed by first 2 digit. After writing this one, we have to check the number formed by, as we are dividing with a 2-digit number, so we have to make a 2-digit number from the 5-digit number. Okay, select 2 digit from left side, that is 66. Okay, look at here, the 2 digit are 66. We have to divide 66 by 32. Okay, so we have to take the multiple of 32 such that the number should be less than or equal to 66. Okay, so if we multiply 2 with 32, we get 64, which is less than 66. So we have to write 2, that is in the place of, this line is the quotient line, this is the line of quotient. Here we will write all the quotient. Okay, first we have to multiply the 32 with 2, so here 2 is the quotient and you have to write here. Next 60, we have to place this 64 just below the 66. Okay, you have to write 64 just below the 66. After that you have to subtract 64 from 66 in this way. Okay, so it is 6 minus 4, it is 2, and 6 minus 6, it is 0. Now move towards the next step. Next step, what to do? We have to bring down the next digit. We have taken 2 digit in the first step, that is 6 and 6. In the next step, it is 9. We have to bring down the digit, okay, to here. Next is your, the number form is, now it will become 29. So the number form here is 29. Since 29 is less than 32, okay, as it is less than 32, what to do? We have to write 0 here. Okay, we have to write 0 in the quotient row. We have to write 0 in the quotient row. And next step is, we have to bring the next digit. Okay, we have to bring the next digit. Here next digit is 3. So you have to bring the next digit 3 to the next line. Now the new number form is, it is 293. We get the new number as 293. Next we have to find the multiple of 32 in such a way that the number is less than 293. Okay, we have to divide 293 by 32. So we have to find a multiple of 32 which is less than or equal to 293. So here if we multiply 32 by 9, we get 288. Okay, you have to multiply by checking, by multiplying with 1, by multiplying with 2. In this way you have to multiply up to less than or equal to this number, that is, there may be any number there. So here we get the 288 which is less than 293. Our next step is, we have to write the number, we have to write the 288 just below of 293. After that we have to subtract. Okay, here we are multiplying with 9, so 9 is written in the line of quotient row. Okay, in the line of quotient you have to write 9 and you have to write this number 288 just below of 293. Next step is, you have to subtract it from 293. Now subtract, if you subtract these two, we get 5 as the remainder. Now move towards the next step. As we are having one more digit here, as we are having last digit 7, so we have to move towards the next step. Our next step is same. We have to bring the last digit, that is 7. So the new number form is, it is 57. Okay, we are getting the new number as 57. Now we have to divide 57 by 32. We have to divide 57 by 32. For that we have to find the multiple of 32 such that it is less than or equal to 57. So if we multiply 32 by 2, we are getting 64, which is greater than 57. So you have to multiply 32 by 1. So we are getting 32 as the product. So here the quotient is, we are multiplying it 1. So here the quotient is 1. We have to write 1 in the quotient row. Here I have written the quotient, that is 1 in the quotient row. Next step is, we have to write 32 just below of 57. Here it is 32, which is just below of 57. After that we have to subtract these two. Okay, if we subtract these two, we are getting 25 as the difference. Okay, if we subtract 57 minus 32, the result is 25. So we can say that the number written here is known as quotient. Okay, this is the quotient, and the number left over is known as remainder. So the quotient is 2091 and the remainder is 25. Again I am repeating the same. This number is known as dividend. Another by which we are dividing, that is known as divisor. This number is known as quotient and the number left over is known as remainder. Next, while we are checking, we have to follow the following property, that is dividend equal to, we have to find this number. Okay, that equal to, as you have already studied in our previous video, divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So here divisor is this one, that is 32, quotient is 2091 and remainder is 25. Now move towards the next step. So here we have to check the dividend equal to multiplication of divisor and quotient plus remainder. Now we have to multiply the divisor with the quotient and add that with the remainder. So here 32 is the quotient, 2091 is the 32 is the divisor, 2091 is the quotient and 25 is the remainder. After the next step, you have to multiply these two. If we multiply these two, we are getting 66,912 and you have to add 25 with that. So we are getting this number. So you can see that these two are equal. So we can say that our division is correct. In this we have to divide and cross check also. Now come to next one, division of 6-digit number by 3-digit number. In our previous slide we have discussed the division of 5-digit number by 2-digit number. Here we will discuss the division of 6-digit number by 3-digit number. So the same step are there. Here is the question. Find the quotient and remainder when this number, that is 5,39,782 is divided by 122, and check your answer also. Okay, first we have to divide by using the same step. So look at this one. We have to divide from left side to right side. So in this manner you have to write first you have to write the quotient here and you have to write the divisor here. Next, step 1 is the number formed by, as we are dividing with a 3-digit number, so we have to select 3 digit from left side. So the 3 digit are, it is 5, 3 and 9. So 3 digit from left side is 539. Next step is we have to divide 539 by 122. Okay, so for that we have to find a multiple of this one. We have to find the multiple of 122 such that whose product is less than or equal to 539. So here I have multiplied 122 with 4, so I got 488. which is less than 539. So next step, write the 4. Here we are multiplying with the 4, so we have to write 4 in the quotient row, and we have to write the product just below the 539, that is 488 is written below of 539. Our next step is we have to subtract these two. If we subtract these two, we are getting 51 as the difference. Now move to the next step. Next step, we have to bring the next digit. Okay, bring the next digit, that is 7. Here it is 7. We have to bring the next digit down, so you have to write 7 here. So we get the next 3 digit number. The new number form is 517. Okay, again we have to divide 517 by 122. So we have to find a multiple of 122 which is less than 572. Again I have multiplied 122 with 4, so the product is 488. Next, here I have multiplied the same 4, so you have to write 4 in the quotient row. Next step is here, you have to write this number, that is 488, just below the 517 here. Next step is you have to subtract 488 from 517. So the result is 29. If we subtract these two, the difference is 29. Now move to the next step. Next, bring down the next digit 8. Bring down the next digit 8. Here you have to write 8 here. So the new number form is 298. Next we have to divide 298 by 122. So find the multiple of 122 so that the product is less than 298. Here we have multiplied 2 with 122, so I got 244 as the product. So here 2 is the multiple, so you have to write 2 in the quotient row here, and you have to write 244 just below the 298 here, and after that you have to subtract these two, so it become 54. We are getting 54 as the difference. You have to check that the difference is always less than this number. Okay, the difference should be less than the divisor. Next, move to the next step. Step 4, we have to bring down the next digit, that is 2. You have to bring down the 2 here. I have written, and the new number form is 542. Okay, the new number form is 542. Again we have to find the multiple of 122. Okay, for dividing 542 divided by 122, we have to find the multiple of this one. So here I have multiplied same 4 to get the number which is less than 542. So it is 488. So this 4 you have to write in the quotient row, and another equal, that is 488, you have to write just below of 542 here. After that you have to subtract these two, so the difference is 54. Okay, if we subtract these two, we get the result as 54. Next we have to cross check. Okay, we have completed the division. We are getting the this number as the remainder, this is the divisor, and this is the quotient. So here the quotient is 4424, and remainder is this one, that is 54. Next we have to recheck, that is the cross checking. Okay, so for that you have to write the formula, that is dividend equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So here the dividend is this one. Okay, here the dividend is this number. The dividend equal to, you have to write divisor. Here divisor is 122, quotient is 4424, and remainder is 54. So in this way you have to write to get the checking is correct or not. Okay, here you have to multiply the divisor with the quotient and add that with the remainder. So we get the quotient as this one, product of divisor and quotient as this one, in which you have to add the remainder. So we get this as the addition, so we can say that both are same, so our division is correct. In this way you have to divide any number by any number. Thank you, that's all.